Hello everyone, and welcome back. We're back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Justice for All. And hopefully we do not have a repeat of last night where my power went out. I mean, not my power, my internet went out. My internet connection went out for a short time. So hopefully that won't happen again tonight, and I'm a little worried it will because it happened actually about 15 minutes before I was scheduled to start. So that had me worried. Anyway, last night we really left off on a cliffhanger. So we had just figured out where Maya is being held captive, so hopefully we'll be able to go save her. So let's go see if we can. Had to remember how to get there. March 22nd, On Guard Mansion, living room. Maya!
Please answer us! Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Well, first we're going to examine the little teddy bear that was not here before.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear! But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
A wood bear-shaped figure. That's wood. Okay, if you say so. It's covered in many thin cuts. Bear? Isn't that more of a thing from Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
I'm sure that's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through that little door? Huh, this door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Ugh! There's no one here! From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals in a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If you're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No!
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Okay, now I remember Maya somehow ended up in this room, so there has to be something. Well, let's just look around first. It's On Guard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
But Mr. Nick! Where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Yeah. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
Huge television speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the nickels, if I could see the nickel samurai on a TV like this. Yeah, she pretty much did say that, Phoenix. Yeah, that's what she'd say. Ah! I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. Well, again, you're not wrong.
There's a little door for Shu in this big door.
I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out here. Out there. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time, too, I'm sure. Oh, okay, we did bring that in as evidence. I couldn't remember. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like On Guard taped all of his own shows. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here.
I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick.
If you say so. It's a very small table. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pearls on there.
But I wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick.
Right. Okay. What else is there to look? Well, I don't know what else. Let's see. Oh, okay. We searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impax? You mean...
Yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Onguard's mansion?
And why does it say with love? This might be a clue.
Ah!
What's wrong, Pearls?
But please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya. It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message!
What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard and guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever! I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
No! Mystic Maya!
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Oh, right. Miss Andrews' Cyclops. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. March 22nd, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your Cyclock. Cyclock? I want to know, and you will tell me. Your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. Take that! Hope I remember how I've done this already. I've told you countless times because I thought I was thinking. Okay. Yeah, I know this. This is about Celeste.
Take that!
Is this what this comes in?
Take that!
This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. Onguard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Okay, finally got that settled. Oh boy. And I have a full bar for the trial, so we're good. Why frame him? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes, because of Matt.
Because of Mr. Ongard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were
a couple, weren't they?
It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible.
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planned to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see. So that's what happened.
But then why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement, and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impax.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that the note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it, because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, or with what I know now. To be continued. Okay. Gonna save, and then I'm just gonna go grab a bottle of water, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever. Mr. Oh. Okay, it's Francisca. Oh no, it's the judge. Oh, he's having a bad dream. Well, what have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title! I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago, as if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent. March 23rd, 9:43 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, Number 3. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Beep. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Now listen up, you better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever! Maya. Phoenix! Phoenix! That cider is thick. Oh, hey Mia. Mia! Maya! How's Maya? Welcome to the stream, Soup. How you doing tonight? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But! You can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. It's that accursed on guard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Gumshoe. I'm really, really sorry. Where are you? The Lamb joined the investigation team and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down, we're going to do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that, so you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? If you go with Mr. Edgewood with everything you got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal.